Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, last episode we were adding and building more of the tower that we started the episode previous to that one. You can see that I've changed the front section a bit so that, you know, we have a uniform design all the way around. Let me just show you that. Uniform design all the way around, yeah? Good. So I've just been back on a supply run, just getting some more resources, in particular interior plate, since that's going to be needed for decorating, because I'm going to be decorating. Gasp. Just need some of you, then that should be good. Right. So I'm just going to weld up the stairs that we couldn't weld up last time, and then we should be able to start on what we're going to do today. Right, there we go. So, in this area, yeah, in this kind of room, is going to be where the kind of, I don't know, kind of, we're going to have more, you know, machines in here, and then the top floor is just going to be a proper control tower section. So instead of, you know, interior decorating this room just right now, what we are going to do is we are going to do the same thing that we did, basically place these blocks, these light slabs. And we're going to place them, and then everyone's going to go, oh my god, it looks amazing, and, you know, I'll get praised as the Messiah or something. Well, that's the hope that I want, you know. It's the same chance as winning the lottery, I guess. So yeah, we'll be back in a second once we have pasted and welded all of those together. Okay, so there you have it. Lovely, lovely welding. I just need to check something. Just need to check that all of these are done to satisfaction. Yeah, okay. I am pleased with the result. Good, right. So that's the second floor. Lovely, lovely second floor. And then we're going to go on to the last one, which kind of means that we need to add... Well, we don't need to actually add another inlay, because what we're doing is we're going outwards this time. So this is going to be a bit annoying to do. Just give me a second. Okay, right, that took longer than expected, but yeah, so what we're going to do is the following. I still need to get blocks here, like I haven't actually logged off. Well, not really. Right, so what we want to do, noting that we're burning hydrogen by doing this, just stop doing it. I think instead we should use the spectator. Give me a second. Lights on spectator. Right, so I can use the spectator to help me, you know, see what I'm doing instead of the other thing. So yeah, good. Right. So what I want this thing to do is go out just a bit flat outwards. Yeah, just a bit flat and outwards. Noting that this is a half block and this is a half... Well, this is technically the line of one block, and then this is the line of a half block, okay? Yeah, let's stop burning hydrogen. Stop burning hydrogen. It's a bad thing to do, and it damages the environment. Well, in fact, the hydrogen that we use just goes up into the atmosphere and disappears completely, because hydrogen can't stay in the atmosphere in its natural form. Anyway, we basically don't want the serrated edge thing, we just want it completely flat. I think that's what I'm trying to get across, and I think I failed at doing that, but oh well. Right, so in this mod, this mod, Ah, we're back, for some reason. What do we want to do? We want this, so if we go into control, we don't need control 5 for a while, so let's get rid of all of you. And you as well, because I don't want to accidentally deconstruct this thing, even though it won't. Right, so we want this. No, not that one. Not that one. Go away. We want this one, thank you. Okay, so this should look like something like that. And what we can do with that is this. Yeah? So we can go around like this. Yeah. We'll do something about that in a second. But yeah, that should be a wall. So if I go back down, using the spectator camera, because that's always good. Ah, it requires metal grid. Oh, that's because it's the heavy armor variant. You know what, let's not have the heavy armor variant. We don't need it. Instead, what do we want? We want the light armor. That's heavy. Where's the light armor? Hang on. Right, this is the light armor variant. Here we go. Right. Go back in. Go back in. No, that's F5. No, I don't want a quick load, thank you. F6, that's what I want to press. Right, so if we go to you, flip you around. Okay, we do that. Weld them together. Okay. So that should look something like that. Something like this. Yeah? Now we have to deal with the edges, so let's go get... Well, okay, so what kind of blocks can we have? We can have this corner, we can have... God, give me a second. So we have this, yeah, with this. We then have this. Give me a second to do it properly. We have this one, which I guess we could not... we could use as the corner block here. No, because we're going to need one that's further in. Yeah, and then we have a lot of weird ones, actually. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to use that. We need a different one in order to maintain. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be quite annoying. It is also very, very hard in order to tell what we are looking at. We want the light armor variants, thank you. Is it this one? Is it this one? No, that's only a 1x1. Actually, no, we'll try it. We'll try this one. No, that's not what we want. God damn it. Right, let's... Come on. You've got to have one that actually works in this situation. You should work. Maybe I wasn't using it properly. Right, you. No, you're that one. I want the inverse corner. I want triangular inverse corner. I don't think such one exists. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's get every single one of these so that I can find the one that I need. Whilst, you know, slowly but surely burning my hydrogen reserves. Okay, that's a lot of rubbish that we don't need. This one is basically just full of half blocks, right? Yeah, okay, so we don't have the blocks that we actually need to do that, so that's annoying. So we're going to have to redo that. Okay, god damn it. Well, that was a lot of time wasted. Well, I'm sure there are better ways to do it. Okay, so if we go back to our regular stuff, what do we have? Okay, so we could, instead of this block here, we could have these to put it up to a full block. Yeah. Right, yes. Right, so you, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we have those, noting that we can then add, I believe it is you, in every corner. Noting that the sun has risen. Okay, so that's gotten you up to where I want them to be, and now it's up to these fellas. Now, there is the option of having the regular slope. Yeah, it could work, or it could fail spectacularly. Right, let's quickly weld these up. Right, okay, so now that we've got this, does that look nice? Yeah, it could work. Okay, and then okay, so now here's the thing. We want to get the stairs back again, since we're going to need them. So what was it? 2 this way. Though we do have that in the way, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, okay. So if we go up here, let's go get stairs, which is on control 9. Noting I have no interior plate to speak of. Oh my, the lag is real today. Okay, so if I place you here, and then your next one up one, so get you. Yeah, and then we can change these 2 blocks here into whatever we need them to be. So for example, change them into this, and this. No, we don't want armor slopes, we want armor blocks, thank you. Yeah, and then we get over back here, we get you, let's flip you around a bit, get this guy, yeah, so that should get us up to the top. If we have this as the entrance to the top, that's good. So this entire area is going to be turned into a single floor. So actually, how much movement room do we have? It's basically you go up here, it's very tight, but then you go around. Okay, good. So what we need to do is we need to change all of these blocks into the counterparts, the just 4 block counterparts. And we can do this via, I believe, this. No, that's not going to work either. Well, what we can do is we can break into this and have them here. No, 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 you fool. Around. Oh my god. Stop rotating badly. Right. If we do that. This is what it'll look like from the outside. Still the same. Still good. So if we do that, and then we can have 4 blocks here. And then we're good. So yeah, let's do that. I'll be back in a second once I have done this. You know, done the new pattern thing. Okay, we are back. So, we've got a lovely floor here, and we should be good to start building the rest of the, well, the top section of the tower. Now, here's the thing that we need to do. If we have, inside this room here, the med room, we're probably also going to need some tanks for oxygen. Now, the reason why we need tanks for oxygen is that if someone is going to go into space, we need to give them oxygen so that they can survive there. Now, here's the fun fact about planets. There's a near infinite supply of oxygen. Hence, I'm not even wearing my helmet. Yeah, not even wearing helmet. So, yeah. This means that if we were to set a a air vent to depressurize the atmosphere, it would go on forever. Because there is an infinite supply of it. Well, a near infinite supply. I don't know if you can completely drain an atmosphere of oxygen, but that would be kind of a momentous task. But what we can do is we can set it up quite easily. So if we get you... Yeah, we get you. And then what we do is we place... Go over to 5. What we want to do... So we want to get air vent... And then oxygen. So we want an oxygen tank. Okay, so what we do is place the air vent here. Small ship air vent not valid for station. Won't it change into a large air vent? Why are you not changing to large air vent? Okay, so that's air vent. For small ship and large station. This is for small ship. Ew. There we go. Right. So we place the air vent here. Yeah, we start welding it together. I don't have all the components, so we won't be able to do that. I'll just go get components. Right, back to ship. And then we want 5 metal grid. And then 5 computers, wherever those are. Oh, I think they're all in cargo. Go to cargo. Get to computers. Just double check on my hydrogen supply. Since that is something that we cannot create an infinite amount of, we need to actually get ice, which we'll do later. So yeah, air vent, good. And then we just need oxygen. Well, go up. Yeah, so we've got the air vent in here, and then what we need is we need a conveyor junction, and then we can have our oxygen tank. I believe. Yes. Yeah, oxygen tank. Okay. So we can have our oxygen tank, say, here. Yeah. And that should hold all the oxygen that we need. And then we can have something well, we are also going to need to drill a hole through the floor so that we can get the, well, one of, yeah, we need to drill that one, which is about 1 block. So here. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Okay. So we also need to get a pipe that goes up this way. Probably going to use a conveyor junction here and here. In fact, here's a fun way to do it. Okay, right. Yeah, because we're currently doing piping in this area as well. Let's flip you around properly. Let's flip you the other way. Now, I think these have very basic textures because I changed from ooh fancy textures to not ooh fancy textures so that my computer doesn't die every time I try to record this. So that's why they're, you know, kind of simple. So if we have this, and then what we can do is we can place the medical room here. So let's get medical room. Yeah, so we could place the medical room here, noting that it has a conveyor port on the top and bottom. So we can place it here. And then what we can do is we can go down here to this floor and there, and then we can place conveyor junctions and a corner block. That should mean that once we've welded all this together, this will the air vent will pull in oxygen. This will get stored in a tank, and then we've got a med bay that's also connected to the oxygen/hydrogen reserves when we get hydrogen reserves, that is. So that's good. We can also, you know, fill in this place with some hydrogen if we wanted to. You know, that's not too hard. I mean, what we'll do is basically get rid of this and then have the hydrogen tank here. So place you, and we'll use the modded hydrogen tank, which is the same size as the oxygen. You know, this custom hydrogen storage tank. Place like this, and then we've got our hydrogen tank as well, and we can, you know, fill these in with a inventory access port that we could have possibly here. So if we get rid of you and you, we can then place you and you here, and then have a cargo container, a small cargo container. That could also hold all of the tools. Yeah. So that's the current plan for, you know, furnishing this room, and that will be it for now. So next episode we will work on the control room, which is up top here, that will, you know, allow us to oversee the many many landing pads that we may have in this outpost. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.